All right. Well, let's see how she runs today. I've got, low fuel. 3 gallons, 90 miles. That's how bad the fuel economy was. There was definitely something wrong with that fuel thing. Fueler. Do. All right. So, this is downtown Middlebury. It is a interesting place. Whoa, which way you guys going? Well, yeah, just pull out in front of me. 'Tis the season. I noticed that when it's spring and you're first out there, that people definitely don't see you as often as they should. I grab some fuel. I can't believe it. 92.1 miles a gallon, and I'm on reserve. Which is about 3 gallons-ish. Not good. It's like, what, 30-something miles a gallon? Let's see. 92. 99 is 33. So, about 30 and a third. 31 tops. Otter Creek Brewery. That's a good place to get beer and food. Appalachian Gap Distillery. Stonecutter Spirits and Distillery. By the way, we like our craft stuff here. That is also Woodchuck Cider. Oh, they call it the cidery now. Oh, look, the fire. That was on Facebook. So let's check this out. This is interesting. I think they're doing like a controlled burn. Interesting. Oh, and this is a winery, Lincoln Peaks. I've never actually been there. Okay, so this is the junction of Route 17 and 116. I'm going to get stuck behind this fucking old lady. Watch this. Oh, I'm so old. I'm having a hard time. Oh. Here we go. The other cool thing I like about this bike, when you gun it, I'm going to slow down, this cop, is you can hear your primary chain whine when you shift the gears. It sounds like a chainsaw. It's so cool. Okay, so we're going to go, you had such a negative vlog about the Harley, about my XR1200. But I'm going to tell you, I freaking love this bike. I really do. And now it's running okay. And, you know, I have my spells where I'm very anti-Harley. And don't get me wrong, we're all anti-Harley, except for the hardcore Harley guys that refuse to ride anything better. I mean, anything different. Oh, love this machine. It handles so good. it's running great. Anyways, that's why this bike appealed to me. It's got, you know, you look down, it's got your standard pegs. It's got a standard seating position. It handles very well. Harley marketed it different, and obviously the gearing's different across these. This bike, you know, it revs real high. It was designed to try to capture that sport market. In Europe, this bike actually has a lower gear set. The primaries are different, so it's got a little lower gearing. It's really designed for sport touring and standard bike applications, like a bike that'll do everything well, and maybe not do, you know, one thing exceptionally well, but it'll do everything very well. So that's what this bike was designed with. And I gotta tell you that I really like this machine, and when I was looking for a Harley, this was the Harley I was looking for. But I ended up getting my XG750A, which didn't really work out too well. And then I started to, you know, that didn't work out too well. 6 months, 13,000 miles. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. A lot. I tell people that, like, oh, I didn't even do that in a season. I'm like, well, that's only one motorcycle. I own more than one. So I put a lot more miles on than that. And it just hurt my hip. And how the placement on the pegs, like the whole thing was bad. Just read my review, watch my review. If you want to know why I don't have it anymore, that's why. Anyways, long story short, I went and started looking for one of these, got my street rod, and the street rod didn't work out. My dealership, and I gotta give it credit, Wilkins Harley Davidson in Barrie, Vermont, great guys, great dealer, but they went backwards and found me this model. They found me this bike, and I gotta tell you, just to keep me on of Harley Davidson. And I always will tell it to them, guys, yeah, if you sold Yamahas, you'd have a customer for life. I gotta say, like, I really love this bike. I really do. It's running great. Yeah, it was having issues last night. I was being anti-Harley and calling it a piece of shit, which, guess what? I've called all my bikes pieces of shit, just so you know, for the record. Yeah, I have, because my FZ1 I called a piece of shit when the wheel bearing was gone and the rear tire was doing this on turns. Like, you piece of shit, hold a line. Oh wait, you lost some of your ball bearings. That's understandable. Hey, let's go take a look in here. The Jeeps. So I'm going to show you what the Jedz Transporter. I'm thinking about getting one of these puppies. They're Pro Masters, because I want to put the bike in and then have like a place to kind of sleep. I looked at these two, the Pro Master Cities. Put your feet up, Jedz. And yeah, I like that. But it's too short. All right, this is Route 7, aka a hellhole. Because look, traffic's just always a bitch. Ooh, grind and peg. Grind the peg, yeah! This is a fun turn. Right here. You can kind of grind this one too. Yep, there we go. Felt that. The Middlebury liver looks fine. Bump! Oh no, road's closed. Son of a gun. The problem is this thing's got horrible steering. Look at this. Look at the steering. Like, it can't even go in a complete circle around the road. That's the one thing I hate about this bike. You can't do a complete turnaround with it. Like, low speed maneuvering on this bike is just ridiculous. That's one thing I don't like about this bike. I'm gonna go around Lake Dunmore. All right. Do. So my neighbor cut down all those trees. I don't know if I like it. All right, here we go. Attack this straight. And there's my old truck. And there we go. And I'm home. Thanks for tuning in.